everyone, and welcome back to another round of Skill Check. Let me recap you the fiction that we are stepping back into once more. We had a pretty interesting social game last time where we resumed in the field research camp of Dee Dee and her girls, trying to discover the secrets of Blackstone, which we have done. Our heroes, or anti-heroes, depending on your perspective, were taken for a midnight adventure, which you guys will probably see at some point, but they came back well rested and had a traditional breakfast of their people. Some highlights I recall: the hot dogs from hell, a pile of dirt, and soup that Seven had never tasted before. A delightful time where everyone made friends. We had a good breakfast party and went back on our now souped up crab, which Dee Dee had put together with her expertise. The ride was uneventful except for a giant octopus ambushing our crew, which was dealt with very swiftly. We ultimately made it back to Spaceport, hung up our spurs, and went into the Leaky Drum to visit Bing Bong, Dee Dee's son, where a splitting the party moment occurred and brought with it some amazing adventure. While Stewie and Bing Bong sat in the bar looking at ghosts, literally and figuratively, Hugh was out creating a new ghost with Zatchet, who rediscovered his love of blood and murder. Turns out he may be some kind of murderous dictator goblin. We don't actually know the full story. At the time, unfortunately, Hemp and Villar were watching horrified as there was nothing they could do while Hugh was setting this plan into motion, and honestly, we're all here for it. There was a cute shopping montage between the boys, one of which is missing this week, but we'll talk about that in a moment, where they went in and they bullied a poor hippie axe shop owner until they realized that perhaps they couldn't bully him too much. The episode ended as we were setting back out on our adventure, and that's where we'll pick up today, where the crab has just taken off to go to that ancient tech site that Zatchet has been saying the crazy railgun lady, the goblin with no limits to her imagination, can be potentially found, although we, off camera, know that Villar has had a vision of those three characters, so the goblin, the dwarf, and the illustrious criminal on the moon, potentially waiting for our party. The crab takes off, and no sooner does it take one or two kind of large, imposing steps than you, with your connection to the King of the Road, hear a mental, oh, I don't feel so good. Can you take me to the side?
Oh, of course.
And
pick him up and kind of carry him over to the side of the crab.
You hear just this combination of a roar and vomit noise, as flaming rainbows just spew out onto kind of nearby spaceport. And as you survey where it landed, there's liquid fire burning the ground. And he goes, I don't feel good. And he says, can you take me home?
If this adventure is too much for you, of course I could.
Hey, Seven, is that dog okay?
It is a rabbit, and he is fine. His stomach is just upset.
Oh, okay.
Take a nap. I think Zatchet can show us where to go. And Zatchet, your now murderous inclined friend, is sharpening his teeth on a toothpick, kind of sitting in the back of the crab, just kind of cleaning the blood out of his fingernails, just remembering the glory days.
Love that for you, Zatchet. So glad to see you.
Hey, you're a cool dude.
Oh, you're a cool dude, Zatchet.
Hey, can we kill some innocent people later?
Yeah, if you're fist bump. Oh, I got you.
He draws a knife.
Hey.
Y'all damn stop it over there. I see y'all over there. I see you plotting. I know what that means. I know what y'all are thinking.
Yeah, it's about to be fun, Hemp.
Nuh-uh. It's gonna be bad.
He points a knife at him.
Oh, he's good. He's killed more people than I have actually recently.
There's a wide-eyed admiration.
So you know where we're going? You know how we get there? You know the direction we go?
Yeah, for the goblin lady?
Yes, that's the woman.
Well, we're gonna set out and go that way, I think. And he points kind of down the road. And when he does that, the lift on the crab actually activates. And coming up the lift are Dee Dee's two assistants, the blue and red dragonborns, Alara and Io. They have a collection of field samples of the Blackstone, and they're excited. Oh, Dee Dee, the field researcher, Io, the one with the lab coat. Oh, Dee Dee, thank God we caught you. Do you think we could borrow one of the strong men? We have an idea for a prototype, a working vehicle that actually can be powered by Blackstone on a smaller scale. And if we keep the sample size down, then we can keep the disastrous effects to a minimum. And it won't take that long, I promise. But we need someone to get in there and really break some crystals up with a hammer or an axe or something. And so, and she kind of points to Shark. Dee Dee, asks Shark, hey, well, would you mind, have my new son, hey, would you help my girls? They have a really good idea. And Shark, being the true gentleman that he is, with his new mother, agrees graciously. And so the three of them are going to set off on their own adventure, which I cannot wait to describe to you at a later moment. At this point, however, the king of the road is ready for Von at Round 2. Hold me still. And there's just like a new blast of like rainbow fire. He says, okay, well, can you tell Zatchet to take me home?
Zatchet, it appears our small hairy friend would like to return home.
Zatchet kind of stops shoving the knife in your face and says, yeah, cool place. There's like magic stones and stuff there. Oh, maybe he's just homesick, you know?
Could you perhaps take him back home?
Well, we can like, it's like a stop on the way, kind of. So like there's like not that many roads, actually. Like if we go that way, like towards the place, about, you know, like an hour or so, we can kind of take like a little detour and go to the forest, and that's where he's from. And that would probably work out.
We could do that if that's okay with everyone else.
Yeah, poor little
Four
guy.
sounds chill as hell. Let's get in there.
Okay, well, does that mean I'm driving? And he's like about to shove Dee Dee out of the chair, and Dee Dee's,
Just tell Dee Dee the directions. We need you to maybe kill something that ambushes us. Yeah.
pulls out a second knife. He says, that way! And he's just pointing like, with his shivs. And so we'll set off on our adventures. So Shark is going to be gone. He's going back into spaceport to help the lovely assistants. But Valar and the gang are going to head on forward, and we'll have a quick travel scene. You guys have been on the crab a couple of times now, so what does it look like? How do you've kind of probably gotten accustomed to this raid trip.
Honestly, I think I walk up to Zatch and I go, what's up, man? I'm like, you sure you liked all that killing?
He's like got the shakes. He's like, yeah, man. That's good stuff.
I'm like, I grab him by my shoulders. I'm like, here, you're shaking a lot, man. Whoa, calm down, man. Let me calm you down a little bit.
When you kind of come over to him, we've described this as being like a school bus kind of area. You see like where he's sitting, he's like stabbed the seat like a bunch of times.
I'm just gonna push him then. I'm just gonna give him a push, and that's it. I'm like, oh, you have fun over here, man. That's cool. Yep. Get something to eat, you know. Fix that appetite or something.
You got something?
Sure. And I just pull out a random, I just don't even look into the backpack. I just pull something out, and it's just a fucking green root. A big green root. Give it to him.
Okay. Are you doing a...
Yeah, I think when he eats it, I think I study the reaction.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, wow. That's a...
Potentially poisoning the king.
16.
Okay, so that
King of the road.
will say that you get the full details of it. You want to roll that because I assume you're studying?
Yeah, studying it.
It was a green root. Okay, give me a d20. Let's see what result you get.
That's cocked. Another 10.
Okay, 10 is not something that you've had before. Mm-hmm. You're welcome to take the result, or I believe you know a couple of recipes, so you can modify the result based on the total number.
I'll
you
just
know.
take the 10. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the new one.
You give him this green root that you've pulled out of a special chamber in your backpack, and when you do, he kind of takes a bite. He's like, "That's not bad." Eats a little bit more, a little bit more. He has like little wispy hairs. They're starting to stand up like a little static electricity. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And I need dexterity saving throws from everyone.
You're excited.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit.
11.
Also 11.
15.
So 11 will do it because you guys are kind of behind chairs at this point, like there's school bus seating. But what did you do?
5.
I'm not going to do it.
Fuck.
15 will do it. I think maybe you're just in the row with him. That's why it picks you. But like from his mouth explode like a burst of electricity in like a 10-foot radius. And he goes, and just the lightning like rips through the air. You hear like controls frying in front of you as you guys who did save take 5 points of electric damage and who didn't save take 10.
Are you kidding?
Alrighty.
Stop feeding him random shit from your backpack.
This immediately knocks him unconscious. He's just like gets fried and just slams into the ground.
Oh my god.
What a little fucking idiot, man. You weren't supposed to eat it. You smelled that, man. Come on. Thought everybody knew that, man.
Dee Dee is like, she's got a grumpy look on her face. You told him to eat it. Now I gotta sit here and fix the damn controls. The funny thing is the crab is still, is like walking forward, but I can't even turn the damn crab. I can't believe it's still working. And she just like opens the control panel and like sparks fly out and there's smoke. This is unbelievable. Not in my crab, young man. Not in my crab.
Can I help her?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think, give me like an Arcana check.
Arcana. That is 12.
Okay. Honestly, you do help. You're there. And it does definitely help her, but it's not your best work.
Okay.
I think mostly because it's just so damaged. All you can really do is just sit back as she kind of zooms in and tinkers. Okay, well, this is circuit to blah, blah, blah. Occasionally you help out on reminder, but you guys will be busy for a while. Although the crab is continuing to move forward, you guys are on a train with no brakes at this point.
Beautiful.
Good.
Good indeed.
Good.
Interesting. Okay, and she kind of like says back to the group, yeah, whenever we get where we're going, I have no idea how we're going to stop. Any ideas?
You have a ripcord for parachutes?
No, but I can think of someone who'd make a good anchor.
An entire person that'd be a good anchor?
Dude, can't you do some kind of lightning-y thing you were talking about? You were talking about your dragon wife? I don't remember the whole story.
Damn, you have really good ears.
This was literally yesterday.
I can stick to things. Okay, doesn't mean I can stick to anything.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah, but I do know a little bit about anchors.
In what way?
Like, I love them. They keep your boats from going away. It's how you keep the boys in check. I love anchors.
All right, Navy boy. Well, we're in a big boat and we need an anchor, so figure something out.
All right.
Can we trust him with this?
He loves anchors, I guess. I don't know.
Look at his hat. He seems trustworthy.
Does have a nice hat.
Can I do a perception check for anchor materials?
Sure, you want to.
It's a 1, dude. I'm not even going to tell you the modifier. It's a 1, brother.
I think what's happening, if your hat was damaged, would you be transfixed in trying to get it fixed? Would that take your attention away from a task like this?
I don't know if I'm like that unused to being struck by lightning.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I feel like maybe you're just kind of like looking around, but really we're in the back of a crab. There's some supplies here, but not anchor material. So
okay,
fair enough.
I guess I'm gonna look for rope, which I have. I have 50 feet of it, and it's so annoying because my weapon's not done in a sense. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna throw the warhammer down and give it a test, and I'm gonna tell Dee Dee, well, we're gonna test the anchor now. Give me an anchor turn.
I don't know.
Do you not know what an anchor turn is?
She points to the controls, which are like on fire.
So, should I explain what an anchor?
Sure.
You drop the anchor and you basically like turn the helm so that way the anchor like braces you. It's like a drift for boats.
Yeah.
But I guess if we don't have a helm, it's kind of fucked. Is there still like some sort of like steering wheel?
How she was controlling things was like the big control box, which was the old turntable, and she installed real buttons for actual science and not whatever was there before, and it's like fried.
I like to think that like, would you say my assessment in this would be correct? Like there's no more power steering in a sense?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to do is get this anchor turn to go to see if I can get it to steer at all.
Okay.
With help of the anchor. So I'm gonna throw my warhammer on my rope out and try to catch something.
Are you the only person attempting this? And your idea is to basically like grappling hook?
When you say it like that?
I'm just curious if the team has a different idea.
I was tying it to the railing on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can stop it myself.
How could you stop it?
I can talk to it and demand that it stops.
Damn.
I thought you were going to turn it into like a big sail or something.
Well, now I just feel like a bitch.
Can you stretch your body out into a sail?
That's a good idea.
I could make it a sail, but I could also just ask this bastard to just stop moving for me.
If you turn into a sail, I know how to steer you.
We could double up. Why can't we do both, man? We got a lot of good ideas.
You turn into a
here.
sail, I can make a giant gust of wind.
Do we want to stop now, though? Have we reached our destination?
No, I'm testing that the anchor will work later.
As you guys are having this discussion, you can actually see that like coming up on the horizon is like what looks to be like a pretty large forest kind of off to the side. So you're not there right this second, but close enough where you maybe need to start making some moves.
Throw your warhammer.
Yeah.
I kind of want to laugh.
What kind of roll would I do for this?
I would say probably an athletics check or a range attack, depending on whether you're trying to specifically like get it to stick and pull, or you're trying to like loop it around a rock or a tree or something.
We'll go for athletics.
Okay. So basically, you're just trying to get it down there and hold it tight.
God bless it. An 18.
Oh, okay. I think that like you guys, this is perfect. So he gets it down there. It hasn't worked, but you do hear, like he said, the power steering is off. So the main driving force behind this thing is severely limited, and it is slowing down, but it needs a little help.
It might be sail time.
It may be time for a little bit of a sail.
Maybe make yourself into like a giant rudder. Something like that.
All right, fine. If you guys want, I'll shape self. I'll do a big old 10-foot rudder.
Okay, give me an athletics check because you're trying to channel some strength.
Oh, it's 11.
Oh, but you're pretty sure. What, with your bonus?
Yeah, it's with my bonus.
I think it does work, but it takes a while. And you guys did start early, but I think you're kind of like getting to the point where the fork is happening, and it is still moving, but very slowly. And so Dee Dee says, good enough, guys. I mean, be careful when you're getting out of the elevator. You may have to do a little bit of a hop. Oh, wait, the power doesn't work. You have to climb down the elevator. Wait, you have rope. I tell you what, you can jump and everyone else can climb. How's that sound?
Okay.
So
I'm not
it is.
thrilled.
You guys have almost succeeded, but you've succeeded enough where it's feasibly possible for you to climb down without killing yourself. So if you guys want to make athletics checks with advantage because there is a rope, you just get an athletics check because you're holding the rope for them.
16.
16 will do it. You're down safely. It's climbing a rope. It's not an 18 good.
14.
11.
11.
Was
Is-
that with advantage?
Yeah.
11's tight. I think you do make it down, but you like kind of give yourself like rope burn, the equivalent of the robot version. So you take a point of damage, just kind of sliding.
My hands are just glowing red.
You've like buffed yourself.
Yeah.
It's like really shiny right there. 13.
13, same thing. You take a point of damage going down the road. But you guys do finally make it to the ground. Now, who?
Danny's unhappy.
Oh, Danny. Sorry, Valar. How did you do, Valar?
He rolled in that one. That's pretty on par.
So Valar's got Zachet. He's got the King of the Road, and he tries to take the rope, not realizing, and he just falls on the flat of his back, and he makes a grunt noise.
Ow.
Stop bitching, Valar. I'm tired of it.
He's so talkative today. I love it.
He's, wow, chatty Cathy over there.
He takes some damage, which he lays on hands and heals himself. But your friends are okay, other than the King of the Road, who is looking increasingly sick. The rabbit, as you recall, had like bright orange-red eyes. They're kind of a little darker, and he's not really holding his head up right now. And kind of Zachet's got him just like,
If King of the Road dies, I'm gonna lose my mind.
that would be crazy. I would never do anything like that to you guys. Now, I would say maybe we gotta get him home quick, Zachet. I think we should go. This is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, can we please hurry up and help him, guys?
I'll fix him. Try some of this dirt.
Get your dirt out of his face.
I knock the dirt out.
Can I do a medicine check on the King of the Road?
Sure.
Okay.
So Zachet's kind of got him, and he's like, "One of you guys want to?" He's kind of big for me. One of you guys want to?
Carry him, yeah.
Can I do a nature check on him?
Sure.
I got a 9.
14.
Okay, I think you figured out what he did on the first or second day. This is clearly not a regular rabbit. There's some kind of natural magical influence. You said 9? You can tell that he's sick, but you don't recognize it as a traditional sickness. Beyond that, you're not really sure. But Zachet hands him over to you.
Yeah.
And the King of the Road looks up to you and he says, which only 7 can understand, "Vassal, we like this one. This one's good people."
He likes you.
Oh, I like you too, little buddy. Don't worry, we're gonna get you home.
I'm going to take a nap now.
Okay, wait, don't go to sleep. Shouldn't you stay awake?
Let us move quickly.
Try giving him some of your drugs, Stewie.
Oh,
Okay.
oh God.
A little acetaminophen.
Okay, well, hold on.
You guys are standing in front of this forest. Where you've kind of hopped off is the intersection, but you didn't quite realize how serious the word forest is in this case. The closest thing I could describe to them in real life would be like redwoods, but thick. They are skyscraping, sun blotting out trees, and even standing kind of here, like on the outskirts, like where the trees are kind of sparse, is imposing. You can feel almost like a weight of magic just 100 feet in front of you in these trees. You guys kind of stand here, and along the way, you guys were kind of traveling like a well-worn road. It's clear that like the spaceport people had used that road that you were just on, but this one is different. It is a well kind of manicured, dirt path through the forest, almost like a hiking trail or something like that. Most of the rest of the forest, other than this road, is like unclaimed wilderness. So there's thick brush and trees growing up everywhere, vines, those kinds of things. But for some reason or another, there is just a beautiful path through the forest. It is dead quiet, and you guys are kind of standing here on the border. What do you do?
Won't like it. I can't hear birds.
Do a survival check and just kind of figure out why it's dead quiet.
Sure.
That one.
I will do a perception check for unseen.
You know what I think it
threats.
is? You had eardrum damage from the lightning.
Ah, that would make sense.
What? Okay, sorry.
All right, well, never mind. That's a 7.
Yeah, I think also you had eardrum damage from the lightning.
I feel like your 7 should be nat 20s.
Oh, we did? No, we
Well,
did.
it's 7 with my bonus.
Oh, damn. I got excited.
Sorry.
Can I do a nature check to see why it's so quiet?
All right, fair enough. This is so fun. It's like everyone's remembering to have
That's a
weird skills.
24.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay. I think it's because it's you. I think you realize right away that there's an undercurrent of magic in this place that is typically present. Like you can see it like in the canopy in the trees, but you don't feel it here in the way that you would expect for a place of such gravity. There's a something off. Like your sixth sense, your magic sense is really like feeling unbalanced.
You said there's a fork here, like a fork in the road?
Not quite here, but you guys had already taken it to get to here. So
Okay.
like the road that would lead to where you're going, whichever place Zatchet was giving you directions for, good luck, that had a fork which went to
Okay.
this forest.
Perfect. In that case, I'm going to use my ritual spell Detect Magic to see if
Oh.
maybe we can see a little bit more about this magic that's around us.
Okay, what does it look like when you do detect magic?
I'm like, all right, guys, give me 1 second. There's something fishy going on here. And I get up on both of my staves at the top, and I rest both my legs on a stilt. I just fucking, I flex out for a couple seconds. I close my eyes, and I start like, I can't do it right now, but like Mongolian throat singing, sort of. And I do it for the full 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm like,
The full 10 minutes?
Yeah, for the full 10 minutes that it lasts.
Do you get, so he had to do a ritual spell. It doesn't use spell slots, but he has to do the ritual of the spell. In this case, he's going to Mongolian throat sing for 10 straight minutes. Are you guys going to stand here while he does this, or do you want to start walking? Paint me a picture while he's doing this throat singing.
I'll watch the show.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking inquisitively at him like, I've never seen this before.
At a certain point, like 3 minutes in, I like start doing this, like trying to get him to do the lighter thing at a concert, where they just fucking pull him out and start waving him.
Okay, you do indeed detect the presence of magic here. You can tell it is magic of like a natural variety. Basically, like you can kind of get the picture and presence of an aura, but you can actually like just as you're like staring and kind of getting the vibe, you think it's slowly receding into the forest. Some of the exterior trees no longer have the magic that you're seeing in the rest. And like as you're sitting here observing this, it is measurable, but very slowly retreating into the forest.
All right, guys. I've done my ritual. I can see the magic's moving that way. It's kind of like receding a little bit. My guess is that it's moving that way, or possibly getting more concentrated. It could be drowning the forest out of its magical influence.
Like a tsunami.
You're just like my most trusted sonar technician. Guys like you, we used to rely on them. Let's go that way.
Lead us foray.
Oh, I will. Henceforth, we shall go.
Before it takes off, what's the marching order like?
I'll be behind 7.
You didn't volunteer you.
I'm just walking behind foray. I'm just impressed.
Fair enough.
I'm taking up the rear, and I got a firebolt ready for anything coming our way.
All right. Wait. So when you say ready, like, do you actually like have this spell like, or are you just standing there being like?
Well, I got it in my hand just because I like that the warm feeling's there a little bit. I just like the warmth of it, so I just keep going.
And it's like I said, it does kind of block out the sun here, so it is a little dark. So by the light of the fire, you kind of traveling. I assume that puts you slightly in front of him since he says bringing up the rear.
Yes, yeah. I'm just cutting. Who's the king of the road? Very nervous for him.
Can I get perception checks to see how you guys do walking through these woods?
You mother truck.
Yikes.
What did I do this time?
Well, I was about to cast Enhance Ability.
Okay.
I
You're
can
welcome to do that.
I can just see in the dark.
What is that? Is that your goggles? What does that
Yeah, I
look
just
like for you?
flop the goggles on. I'm like, yep, Looks good.
Is that just dark vision?
Yeah, it's just dark
Oh, I have
vision.
60 feet of dark vision as well.
Cool. So for you guys, it's cool, but for regular people, it's
I rolled a
less
22.
I rolled a 20.
cool. Ooh.
Not a nat 20.
Rolled an 8.
Okay, so not you, but did you guys want to get on this?
I like what I can see 60 feet in front of me, and I like surprises. If there's anything out 60 feet further.
I'm gonna roll. You know, I like being nat 20, baby. That's huge.
So you two, kind of, as you're like walking, you realize that you're coming around like a bend in these trees. They're so thick that they do block line of sight, like pretty far in front of you. About 60 feet is probably a good line to consider this. And as you kind of come around, the two of you hear like a noise, and then you can see there's something in the road ahead of you, maybe like 100-ish feet. You recognize there are 3 birds just sitting in the middle of the road. It looks like a fork. They're kind of around a tree. You caught it before we got around.
There's 3 birds over there.
All right, I'll kill them.
No, we don't need to kill. Let's talk to these little birds. Maybe they got a cool puzzle or something for them. The way they're sitting in this road, you don't sit in the road like that without a damn
Perhaps
puzzle.
there is a riddle for us.
Immediately, I cast enhance ability on myself, and I'd like cat's grace meow.
Okay, what does that do?
Sorry. I can't even talk. I'm sorry. I gain advantage on dexterity checks, and I also don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
Now, visually, what does that look like? Do you become a furry?
Oh,
You get those little ears pop up?
Commit to the bit. Commit.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
No, fair enough.
I like to think I have like some charms, like somewhere on like a necklace,
Okay.
and I just have like a cat's paw. I'll just like give it a little kiss.
You have a severed cat's paw? Did you just say that?
From a tabaxi that I killed one time.
Oh shit, it's actually a person. Okay. I mean, you pull it out and you invoke that. Do you like take the like bent over like kind of reflex?
Absolutely not.
I see it and I like immediately pull King of the Road away. I'm like, you're not getting this rabbit flicked.
Good. Okay. Yeah. I just kind of like. And then the next thing I know, I'm a lot more dexterous.
Okay. All right. Well, he does seem a little spry, but there are birds up ahead. Question is, what are we doing?
I think we got to talk to these birds first. We can't really talk to animals.
They're on the ground, just sitting there.
That's what I'm saying. Birds like to be in trees. They've got a riddle for us or something.
Don't trust this fucker with birds, dude.
I feel like we're the perfect group to solve a riddle. There's no riddle that we couldn't solve.
What do you think, Valar?
Riddle.
Classic Valar.
God, he's so funny.
He'll probably figure it out before all of us, but he's not going to say anything, you know, to really test our wit.
I'm gonna be. I don't think it's a riddle, but I want to go see these birds now.
Yep.
Okay.
We can-
Lead the way,
Just
Foray.
walking forward.
All right.
Foray forthwith, indeed.
foray forthwith.
You guys round the corner, and there appear to be some kind of ground fowl. They're like dark, kind of brown and black birds, but they have tails similar to like wispy peacocks. In
Like a
like
pheasant?
a little bit, but they have like they're bigger tails. So they have like blue and orange tails that kind of attract attention. They're kind of like looking at each other, and when you guys kind of come around, they freeze and they look at over you.
What do you want, you avianches?
Don't, one says. The second one says, go. And then the third one says, left. And there's a fork in the road.
Told you it wasn't a riddle.
Why shouldn't we go left?
You will die.
Oh,
Well, now I just need to go left. Like, guys, why?
What?
Well, there could be cool things on the left.
That's what I'm thinking. There could be stuff there. Is it a person to the left or a creature or?
It's your guess.
Birds, you don't even know me. How are you going to tell me it's going to kill me?
What are them?
What? I mean, what?
All right, I'm gonna kill one of the birds. If you guys,
Wait. What is right?
When you say, I want to kill one of the birds, Zatch is sitting there. He's got both knives on. He goes, they look yummy. What'd you say?
What goes right? Which one's right? What's right?
Right is fun.
That didn't sound super
Bird.
confident.
Guys, fighting
He didn't
is
love
fun
saying
too.
that.
Fighting is fun too. We're like, well, not you, but you're getting used to it. Zatchet, you like fighting.
Are you guys telling the truth?
What if we sent Zatchet left?
Seven.
The birds say, hard language speak.
Wait, so how do they even know their lefts from their rights anyways? If they're
Your left or our left?
I think I'm going to wild shape into one of these birds.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fucking transform her into a bird real quick.
he's just gonna be like a fourth voice.
They kind of have been like lowly, like clicking and clucking to each other, and they're like, man, these guys are so funny. They're just what you're.
I just kind of like hop up, like bird hop up.
Oh God, what is that? One of them says. And then in common they say, who are that?
I am one of you. I'm just shiny.
Give me a deception advantage. That's really good.
Shiny
Oh
Pokemon.
boy.
He looks like a transformer / Zoid /
That's definitely a 10. So that's a -3.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you know this. They're birds. So I rolled a 9, and that gives them like a 6. So the three of them look at you and say, "Will you speak?"
Yes.
And they kind of go back to the clucking. Ooh, where did you come from?
I came with my group of friends. We are wondering what is left and what is right.
Problems both ways, man. Sorry.
But you said that death is left.
Yeah, we've seen people die that way.
Have you seen people die going right?
No one else has gone that way, so we don't know.
Oh, okay. Have you?
Can Seven understand us when he's in bird form?
I think so.
Okay, I like walk up to him with the rabbit and like, hey, ask him where he lives. Do they know him?
Do you know this rabbit and where he lives?
Is that the king of the road?
Yes.
Oh, we love that guy. He makes the path through these woods.
Oh, so has he gone left before?
No, he always goes right.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your time.
I would have absolutely gotten sidetracked and you not fucking remembered to ask about the king of the road. Thank God.
That was clutch.
She would be so dead right now. Let's go to the right, please.
The king of the road has always gone left. These birds know him. I mean, right. Error. 404, page not found. I meant right.
God, I thought you were doing a bit.
I thought you were doing a bit too. I was like, there's no way.
Zatchet says, yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. I mean, these birds look real trustworthy. Delicious, but trustworthy.
Well,
If the
I
path
don't know if
lies.
a goblin trusts him, then now all of a sudden I don't trust him.
Ever since you saw him slaughter somebody, you just can't trust.
Well, when that new ghost showed up, I knew who was behind it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean down. I'm not in bird form anymore. I'm gonna lean down to Zatchet. Zatchet, your bravery is needed right now. If you could lead the way right,
Somebody said earlier there was a killing to be had. Which way?
there's so many things to kill right.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. And he just fucking runs off the path.
All right, we should follow him.
All right. That's my boy.
Okay. You guys, you kind of go like through a little bit more of a windy path. Like it was pretty wide. You could have gone side by side, but now it's kind of getting closer. And in the distance, you can see kind of like a rocky outcropping as you guys are kind of getting deeper into the forest. I will say that there are less leaves on the trees here. The paths themselves, the overgrowth that kind of has been on your left side of you and right side of you, it's kind of more manageable. You can kind of see further along. And this road eventually goes into, looks like a small forest cave, like in some kind of rock outcropping. You, sure enough, arrive at this cave. It is dark inside. Those of you who don't care, don't care. But what do you do?
it's a big cave in here, man. It's awfully dark.
I'm gonna let it torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my goggles down so I can see.
All right. He lights up a torch. Zatchet right in front of you, who I need to add to the map because we are going to Owlbear, and we indeed have a small cave here. So you guys kind of step in on the left side here. I've dropped your tokens. Feel free to kind of change your marching order if you want, but otherwise, this is kind of the general environment you find yourself in. Zenchi can have... I guess he can be a goblin. I just want to do different things than I mean. He's a goblin. So he's here, next to Frey. And you guys walk into the cave.
Well, I guess we might as well go on in here, see what's going on. Can I light my torch and then toss it?
Sure.
I'm gonna throw it, let me see measurement-wise, maybe 30 feet?
Okay.
Could I go through 45, like kind of the center?
Give me an athletic check. Let's see how hard you can heave this bad boy.
That's a nat 20 again.
Oh!
You got a cannon on
Okay.
Hey, fucking Brian Earl.
So actually,
Stuck in my head.
impressive.
Jameis Winston pulls back and just launches it.
About this far away, kind of at the other end of the entrance of the cave, there's like a pretty good sized, like now that you guys have thrown the light in and you can kind of see the backlit area of the cave, there's this like beautiful black like war horse, big, huge muscles, standing very tall, kind of standing silhouetted against the back. You can kind of see it now. The torch is like spreading some light in. We'll say that, you know, the torch is kind of sitting in the middle, so you guys can at least see in this area here. And it's kind of standing and just like, hasn't really noticed you yet. You've thrown this torch in, it's banged, it bounced, but it's kind of just looking up at the ceiling.
I think I kind of look up at the ceiling trying to see what it's looking at.
Nothing there.
Oh,
Just some roots and from possibly maybe some trees on the ceiling.
Should we go say, hey?
I don't think it'll talk. It's just a giant dog.
I'd like to cast.
It's a really good dog.
I'd like to cast light on my hat.
Okay. You have a light hat. Bink.
Okay. How big?
I put a horse in front of you guys and it stunned everyone.
I'm going to prestidigitate, or minor illusion, cast minor illusion, make a carrot.
Nice.
Just kind of drift it in front of it and just maybe see if it sees it, kind of in front of its eyes a little bit, just like peripheral vision.
So you generate this carrot, you kind of,
Floating it over to him.
and as it kind of leaves your hand now, this motion of a giant, perfect cartoon carrot kind of wafting over to this
So
horse.
yummy looking.
It does catch your carrot, and it kind of, you hear that, the horse stamps once, and it turns to face you, and that's when you realize its right half is entirely skeletal, and it is dead. And it rears back and charges, and I need initiatives.
Wow, thanks, horse girl. She can name all the bones on that thing too.
Maybe.
Go ahead, get started. Who's got dice rolls for me?
6.
7.
What? You have like a million dexterity. How are you always at the bottom?
I don't know.
Okay,
Bad rolls.
so 6,
Yep.
Oh wait, I have 9 actually.
9,
10.
10,
13.
13.
And I have plus
This bitch
one
is
to
going
initiative.
first.
I consistently roll over you too.
I got a 4.
Oh, wow. These were some rough rolls.
Big. So this horse is a fucking moron.
How'd
Yeah,
the
you got a
light?
16.
Wow, you got a 16.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, he has plus 2 to his initiative, so you got 18.
Impressive. I think he gets the first grunt of the fight.
Yep.
That just go.
Okay, and then he ends his turn. But after that, it will be. That's not how that works. We're gonna go to Foray.
So, anyways, I started fucking blasting.
Okay.
Whoop-ah! 16.
A 16 will hit the horse.
Good, because I got another one coming for you, pal.
Oh, okay. Man's taking 2 hits.
It landed off the tray, so I should probably roll.
The integrity of this man with his laser guns in my D&D game.
10.
10 to hit?
Yeah.
You think that's gonna hit?
Yeah.
It does.
It's a defenseless horse with.
Yes, it's an horse. All right, what's the damage?
Was it a D6 plus dex?
D8?
D8?
Thanks. Jeez.
Jesus.
Imagine not knowing the rules for the laser gun.
2. Oh, wait, no. Was it proficiency and a dex?
Proficiency to hit, but dex for damage only.
Okay, cool. Good.
So 2?
Yeah, 2 and then 4. 4 fucking damage.
You take your 2 shots, but honestly, you were lining up expecting a horse, and it turns out it's a half skeleton zombie horse, and it kind of goes through some ribs. It's, you're aiming center.
Shoot. Oh, yeah, center mass. Yeah.
Right, of course. Anything else moving forward or anything?
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, that will bring us to Zatchet, who says, "Yeah!" and he just takes off and kind of does a double move.
God bless
and just runs to the front of middle of the cave here.
Goddamn patriot.
And he's got 2 knives and no plan. Hemp, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to scoot a little bit to the right. Here, I'm measuring still. Going to scoot a little bit to the south here. South. I'm going to roll. I think Witch Bolt. I'm going to hit it with a Witch Bolt. So let me roll that bad boy. That missed. That one.
That's so sad.
That's tragic.
You know what it is? Zatchet really fucked you up, man. He just ran straight up in there. You're trying to get around, and you end up firing. You have a choice. It's either hit the creature and you know what? Hit the creature and Zatchet, or just miss.
He's been really doing me sour, but I don't know how much health he has left after. I feel a little bit of guilt after what he's done. He's like, he sees it, and he sees kind of an opportunity, and he goes, "This is not who I am," and he aims it at the sky like Alexander Hamilton.
And you fire off the Witch Bolt. Describe the magic. How does it? You fire it into the ceiling.
A huge, massive, like lightning bolt, and it's like a Tesla coil out of my hands. He's just like, poof.
Okay, and there's this like streak of electric illumination in the rest of the cave. It's enough now for you all to see this cave. You guys are alone with this horse in here. And are you done? Anything else?
Well, I did forget to say, it's actually out of I'm doing this, and then it goes out of my mouth. I open my mouth really big, and it shoots out like that.
Okay,
then,
do you make a sound when you do that?
Oh. Fires off.
Sorry, I didn't catch it. What were you doing?
I don't think I could recreate that. That was a crazy sound.
That's a great sound.
But yeah, so it just misses, and I'm like, well, next time.
Okay. At this point, the horse is up, and I get to use the measuring because I'm curious. Oh, perfect. The horse is going to charge through and try to bowl you guys over like pins. And let me.
Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed. I need dexterity saving throws from everyone except for him.
Fuck, I casted light, so I don't get advantage in that.
20.
12.
20 is going to do it. 12 will do it.
22.
22 will do it. And you're safe, and then you?
20.
20. Okay, so this thing's coming from a mile away. You guys all see it. Unfortunately, Zatchet, he's transfixed in the murder. It gets him good. But all of you manage to kind of partially evade and get out of the way. Those kind of like big skeletal hooves come like pounding in. You manage to escape for only 4 damage as you guys kind of roughed up a little bit as this creature is now in your face, kind of just like this. Now you can see it. Horrible monstrosity of a creature, partially dead and rotted, as well as this beautiful black horse on the side. So it's in there and knocking you guys around. That will take us to Stewie. You're up.
I hate doing this, but it's hurting all of us, so I'm going to try and stab it with my rapier.
Okay, fair enough. And it is very clearly dead and undead. Like, there are no organs. It's like a shell of a creature. Just to allay your conscience a little bit.
Okay. I thought you were telling me that because I couldn't kill it.
No.
Oh, no.
More. Don't feel bad. It's clearly undead.
Okay. So, 11.
11 will do it.
Sweet. 1.
Even though it's undead, it's hard for you to stab a horse. I think it kind of turns and you see the silhouette and it kind of tempers you a little bit. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
You.
So I'm still underneath it?
Yeah, you're right next to it.
All right. Well, I'll just hit it with my rapier. I'll make a big old pointy weapon out of my hand. The classics. Well, that's not hitting. That's a 1. I'll use my bonus action to hide. I'll just go for a sneak attack on the next one.
Okay. How do you hide? What do you do here?
Oh, I do the tried and true method of I just turn into a puddle.
When you do puddle form, we talked about this. How, do you spread out? Is that your plan?
Yeah, I just go straight down. It's like when you pour out a glass of water, and it hits the floor. It's just.
So basically, everyone except for maybe Stewie is standing in you right now.
Yeah, you'd all get your feet wet.
Is it wet?
It'd be more like viscous. It'd be like standing. Yeah, it'd be more like standing in oobleck.
Oobleck, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we call this the oobleck obfuscation. Let me go ahead and tell you, the horse isn't even looking at you. It doesn't. Object permanence is not the thing that this can do. Anything else, sir?
No, that's all I got.
All right, 7, you are up.
I will cast Entangle on it.
Ooh, okay. So maybe trying to get some of those roots from behind it. Grab it.
Yeah, I'd like to think the roots kind of jolt to life and just wrap around it. And
I love it. What's that strength save DC, sir?
It is a horse.
Strong.
13.
Oh, but it gets a 12. Okay, no, it is entangled. The roots come screaming out of the walls and have lashed up the creature.
Awesome.
Anything
And
else?
with that, I will end my turn.
All right, a good round. The creature is in front of you, and we'll go back to the top. Foray, you're up.
Or wrestle it.
In what way?
I'm gonna try to ride it.
Valar, do something.
Talk him out of it, man.
Come on, Valar.
No.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna like hop on his back and try to like just fucking
Break it.
pull. I'm gonna try to suplex it.
Okay, let's go contested athletics here. You can
lose.
have advantage. It is restrained.
Gosh.
You know those bull riding machines at a bar?
I'm just trying to picture him literally getting back on the horse as an old man.
12. It's entangled. I got a 12. Dude.
Yeah, well, you beat it. It is literally a zombie horse.
So yeah, it's entangled. But I just like come up like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I just fucking suplex that bitch for no reason.
Okay, roll me give me a d10.
Well, that does damage too.
Yeah, I assume you're trying to bring it down and hurt it because it's already restrained.
True. Ooh, 3.
Okay, so describe the action here, because you're going to bring it to the floor.
Yeah, so basically I grab it by the neck and I just fucking like land and it's like just chilling there. And it's like, I assume it's like wincing and, well, it doesn't even feel pain, it's undead.
No, but you hear like the cracking of bone and as this
Yeah.
creature
Well,
is
it
like...
broke its leg, probably.
I'd like to,
sure.
probably. I'd like to think I also just kind of like snag a rib. Just like,
Okay, is that for later?
maybe.
Okay.
Kiss it later.
I have question marks, but it's Zatchet's turn, who is unconscious on the floor because he got trampled. Heb, you're up.
Alrighty, I get advantage on attack rolls, right? Because
Yeah, it's restrained and whatever the suplex thing is happening.
I'm a little embarrassed that I missed the first witch bolt, and I've never hit it. So I'm like, I'm finally gonna show these guys I can hit this one. So I kind of like suck in really hard, and I shoot. Well, that's unnatural 20, and that's a 21. So I do hit him.
Sir, what was that noise you made the first time?
I can't recreate it. I don't even know how I did it. It
was like-
open my mouth.
No, it was so much better than that.
I don't even remember how I did it. It sounded like that.
The pufferfish, yeah. But it does hit,
And I hit him with 6.
Okay, so what happens?
I go. Oh. I can't recreate it. Just Jesse put it.
Thank you for playing along. I more meant, what does your witch bolt do now that you've hit?
Well, it just like snakes around a little bit, and because he's right there, it like jumps up and it like avoids him as much. They're wrestling down there. He's like spinning and stuff, so it's kind of like chasing around, avoiding foray.
Is it like the snake spell, basically? Like that little game on your phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. And then the second it hits it, it like kind of freezes the horse in place.
Okay, and I think also you get to roll some damage?
Yeah, that's what the 6 was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
No,
okay,
you're good.
okay.
I just got a 6.
That makes sense. All right, the creature takes some damage. Anything else?
And then I think I'm just gonna end my turn.
Well, the horse is having a bad time. It's going to try and break out of the various... Oh, nope, we rolled a 2. So the horse is still currently pinned. Zombie horses not very mentally there or even literally put together. But that will take us back into Stewie's turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers on it
Ooh, okay.
and try and, even though it's kind of a spooky melody and discordant, try to help it just, just fall off into sleep.
Okay.
Just die already.
like a song you'd hear at a funeral to
Yeah.
afterlife procession requiem esque. I got it. There's dignity.
Just something to, kind of guide it in. It's a zombie horse, so it's used to the discordant stuff.
Would you believe that zombie horses are not very wise?
So does it hit?
It rolls a wisdom saving throw, I believe, against your
Yes.
spell save DC, which I don't need because it got a 5, which gives that a 3. So it does indeed fail.
Okay, so then it gets 10 damage, or 10 psychic damage.
Okay, I think there is like a driving force behind this creature. Something that's keeping it animated and here. And it doesn't necessarily look exactly like mental awareness, like you guys saw it kind of staring at the ceiling. But whatever was keeping it fighting and like thrashing against him and struggling against the vines, there's like a moment where you see it like all stop, and it has like an episode that like pulls it out of where it's kind of going. Is that it?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Hugh, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just get it with the rapier sneak attack here. So I got my arm out and I'm coming at it again. Yeah, that time it'll hit. That'll be a 19.
I'll do it.
Stabs through. Like Piccolo.
And I get it for 6 plus 4, so 10.
That's enough. The creature not put together very well. Describe what happens.
Oh, I was gonna bonus action fucking stab it one more time. I
dead.
want to overkill it though.
All right, fair enough.
This one's going right between the eyes, so I turn my other hand into a little dagger for my bonus action. And it's a 15.
Okay, 15 will hit.
It's already dead, but it's gonna hit.
I don't care. And it does 6 damage.
So let me explain what happens here. Have you ever fought a zombie in your life?
Oh, probably thousands by this point.
This is exactly why you knew what to do, because when you take that as zombie, sometimes they keep going unless you hit them with some serious damage, right? And obviously you're a contract killer, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
So you went for the body shot, but to make sure it was dead, number 2, straight to the brain to take it out. And actually, after you hit it the first time and see it kind of go lifeless, it kind of jumps back up like it's ready to fight again, and then you get it in the brain and it's done.
All right, so then I got both my hands in there like this, and I call out to Zatchet, Zatchet, watch this.
Dead silence.
Damn. Him, check this out. So then
I forlornly go, okay.
I rip it in half.
Oh shit.
I'm still grappling it. So I'm just like, what the fuck,
He's
bro?
like freakishly strong, so I love the idea that he's separating the body. It's like actually moving you, and you're like, what the hell?
I'm just like on the other part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting dragged.
Exactly.
That's that hippo strength.
I go, who's that? That's cool, man. That's cool. There's real, I like fist bump, like, real rad over there. Happy for you.
Villar says, and he gives 1 point of lay on hands to Zatchet, who is now conscious again. He goes, oh shit, did I miss the killing?
Yeah, I'll get you. I'll do another one for you,
Oh
though.
man, ew, that thing is gross. And he points to the horse that's bifurcated.
Well, you're the one who did that, man.
What?
Yeah.
No!
That was all you, big dog.
Yeah, you blacked out. And
I need a deception. Well, you got a 16.
I got a 3.
Oh shit. He goes, yeah, it was me.
Great work, big dog.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that, actually.
You guys saw that it was half dead too, right? I wasn't just seeing that.
Half dead after Zatchet got through with it. That's pretty.
Yeah. He has produced a third dagger, which when he flips it is actually just a switchblade cone for his little wispy. So he goes, yeah.
He has wispies.
Yeah.
Does he just look like a Lumbridge goblin?
Sure.
I've been trying.
He's like, remember he's from the junkyard, he's got some scrap
When you said
armor.
wispies, I was thinking like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Like Ed's hair.
Actually, a little bit.
That's so cute. I grabbed a rib, and I'm gonna give it to Heb as a crafting component.
Oh, you guys in your theoretical are they living or are they not ingredients where we're at. But the battle is over. You presented him with a gift.
I'm like, oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you, this from him? That thing?
Took it right off his body.
Well, that's cool.
That's for you.
Really appreciate that.
Maybe we can get some like libido going.
A lot of good Yeah, that's what the marrow usually does. That's perfect. I don't know how you knew that, but with great knowledge on this guy, great brain on this fella.
I've been having some problems with the wife. So,
Oh, yeah.
so wonder if you could prove me something.
You take horse ribs. Yeah, I get it. I'm gonna walk over to the creature and I'm just gonna kind of like pat it on the cheek and be like, "I'm sorry, man. What's left of the cheek that's been torn apart? Like, poor guy. I'm sorry."
There's not. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask. No.
But
Fair
can
enough.
Can I do an when I do that? Can I do an Arcana check to try and see like maybe what was possessing it?
Sure.
Nat 20 again. With the fucking rolls and everything that isn't.
I think you have a. Earlier, when you were doing your detect magic, you could have sworn there was a little necromancy, a little taste of necromancy on the wind, and you're putting two and two together because like you're trying to picture out what's going on, and you realize that what was actually happening is that it wasn't just that some magic was receding. You almost felt like magic was being replaced. More natural magic was kind of giving away to this like darker necromancy-esque thing. And I know you said you were using the throat singing to kind of do detect magic. How would you get that information back? Would you, because you typically can kind of see an aura, but would you hear an aura in that case?
Yeah, a little bit, and then I would like sing a little harmony back to it. I wouldn't be throat singing, but just a little bit of like maybe.
This is for you. It's off key. It's gross. It changes signature for no reason. There's no art to this magic.
That's fucking disgusting. And I think she's gonna tell everybody, I'm like, something's out here raising the damn dead, brother. And this is a forest. There's a lot of damn dead things in here. We got to find the source of this bad boy.
I agree. Zatchet, go forward.
He just spits up a little bit. Maybe I can see hanging with you this time.
Nope.
Zatchet, what's got you so worried, man? I thought you were this big, strong guy.
He like turns around. He like raises his shirt, and there's just like a huge horse like bruise. It's like.
That didn't hurt you that bad, did it? I thought a big dog like you'd eat. I thought you would eat.
I went to that big scrapyard in the sky, man. It was close.
I see. That's beautiful.
It
is real.
What? Can I help you?
Not yet. This is a DM question.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Did the horse have horseshoes?
No. This is like a wild horse.
Okay, cool. Remember.
Well, was a wild horse. So
Yeah. Just one.
How's the king of the road doing?
I don't know. He's not really waking up.
Give me a perception check. I think you uniquely, because you've tapped into the magic of this place.
That's cocked. 13 plus. What kind of check is it?
Perception. Just to see if you catch
15.
this. 15. As they kind of walk by the horse, he like visibly kind of loses some color.
Guys, it's not looking good for the king of the road. I think he's draining his life force. I think we got to get him back to wherever he belongs.
Could I do like a little cure wounds on the king of the road?
Yeah.
Yep. Sick.
So you describe.
I just kind of like do like a Mr. Miyagi, like touch the king of the road.
You earlier kind of used your medical training that you'd seen years in the field. And while this disease wasn't, or illness, something that you could really place your kind of gullet on, you usually know that magical healing can solve a lot of problems. And so doing your best, you kind of give him the healing hands. And a little color returns to him, but it's...
7.
Oh, not bad. A good amount of color returns to him, but you can see that it is slowly fading. This is a stopgap at best.
We gotta go. We gotta go now.
I'm gonna nudge you and be like, "Hey, check this out, man." I'm gonna walk up, kind of past 7, eye him a little bit, and be like, "Don't worry, king of the road. We're gonna recharge your battery real soon." And I'm gonna look at 7. I'm gonna wink really big, like I'm just catching on to things so fast, you know. You know. Your culture.
What did he say?
You spoke of a battery. You mean my heart.
Yeah. We gotta do the same thing to this little guy here, or he's not gonna make it.
He is made of meat.
Yeah, same sort of vibe though, you know? Same idea.
Oh, I see what. Okay,
I
I see
was
what
just
you
trying
mean.
to relate to you there,
I
brother.
see what you mean.
I was trying to deepen what we call bonds.
Ah, yes, of course. Clang, 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 clang. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, perfect. This guy's picking up on metaphor pretty damn well for a big robot.
Meta who?
We can just get out of here. I'm not worried about what you're thinking about.
Meta for what?
I don't like the way you talk to me sometimes.
I just don't do a lot of the thinking like you do. I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah, you'll get there. I got a book on similes back when we get in the crab. It's going to be great for you.
Smiling?
Close enough.
Okay.
It'll make you smile so big.
Cool. Can you read it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, cool. I heard you couldn't read, but I guess I was wrong. And he kind of walks off, like going down the path, distracted.
That's cool. Love it for you, man.
And the horse has been defeated, a combination of suplex and strangulation, a little bit of poking from our squad here. And you guys not missing a beat without your attorney here, kicking some ass and taking some names. But we have defeated this horse. We've found out that the King of the Road is not doing quite so hot in the presence of this foul magics here in the forest. There is only one way through this cave. Where to next?
I say we go through the exit in the cave.
Push on.
Thread the needle.
Fair enough.
Maybe the horse was guarding secrets.
Well, it kind of was, because as you step through, you guys have finished winding your way through the darkness here. You step out on kind of like a ledge overlooking part of the forest, and the ambiance is way different. Whereas before there were these massive, healthy trees blocking out the sky, things are kind of withered. You can see patches of almost the night sky now through kind of dead and falling leaves. In the kind of near distance, you see what appears to be like a stream kind of cutting the forest across, and overlaid, there looks like the remains of a bridge kind of on the way that you need to travel. On the way there, a winding sort of path ahead of you.
We got to hop on that path, I think. We got to see where it leads.
I think this is the first time I've seen water.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm going to check out the stream. I like water.
Even in your days traveling to sell your ideologies to people, you've never seen running water?
No, I mean, like, this is the first time as a group, like,
Oh,
us
got
have
it.
been together that
Got
I've
it,
seen
got it.
running water. Like, I mean, I'm a space naval captain, but
That's what I thought you were saying. Like, what is this? Okay.
water.
You make haste, excited to see some natural spring water. There's a stream kind of going through. Zatchik close in tow, he says, "I'm going to get another one." But he looks bad. He's pretty beat. And you two arrive at the same time. You're kind of along a pretty steep sort of like sheer drop, maybe 30-ish, 40-ish feet to the running, I'd call it a river below. It's not exactly white water, violent or anything like that, but it is kind of a nasty fall if you were to take it. And I'd say about 10, 20, 30 feet. It's hard to judge the distance in all places, but maybe 10 at the closest. The other side is kind of where the rope bridge had tied off to, but has since fallen off. There does not appear to be any obvious way to travel over, although it's very clear the path picks up on the other side. What do you do?
Bro, I'm tying my warhammer to my rope again.
You guys have seen this act before.
Yeah, this time it's a zip line, guys.
All right, since you're trying to place it in a way that would make it a zip line, let's make a ranged attack with disadvantage because you're throwing a warhammer trying to hit specific target.
Okay. So, what kind of attack bonus would I use for a ranged attack?
Dexterity, and I don't believe the warhammers can be thrown this way normally.
Probably not.
Just the dexterity bonus.
Got it. This metal die, dude. Okay. Just an equally good roll now. That hit my hand, and I feel kind of awkward.
Honor system.
Honor system.
What do you think?
I think since it hit my hand, I should re-roll it.
You tell me.
Okay.
I'm just judging you either way. Okay.
That was an 18. The
Okay.
first one was a 19.
Okay, so an 18 then. Plus your dexterity?
No, it was 18.
Total?
Like 17, yeah.
Honestly, an unexpected move. He has a full-sized warhammer, a weapon of battle. He ties a cartoon-esque rope to it and throws it over and tries to form a line for you guys to climb or zip through. And yeah, maybe it's not perfect, but it does feel like it is sturdy enough to where you could maybe kind of shimmy your way over if that's the choice you wanted to make.
Great work, man. I didn't honestly expect that.
So something I picked up. I just take my spear and I just fucking...
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Nat 20.
Okay,
Nice.
He makes it look easy. He's over there in a moment, and this is obviously something he's done before.
Feel pretty fucking cool right now. All right, here I come, and I'm gonna
transmogrify my hand into like a little hook, and I'm gonna start scooping down.
Okay, same thing. Athletics check.
Yucky. 10.
A 10 is enough to get you over, although it's slow. You kind of were expecting the smooth, frictionless ride, but a couple of times you gotta restart. But maybe once or twice you get a little close to kind of falling off, but luckily you have control of your hand, you manage to stay on, and you get over.
Come on, guys, that was fun.
I will try it now. I take my staff and do it, and I'm like, oh boy, that's a 4.
Oh, no.
You take your staff over and start to slide, and you lose balance and start to fall. You give me a dexterity saving throw.
19.
Okay. You lose kind of your grip on the quarterstaff rig you've got set up, but you manage to catch the rope itself with your hand, and you're kind of just hanging there in the center. What do you do?
Try shimmying your way down.
Okay,
You
I'm
can.
gonna just.
Okay.
You got it.
At this point, it's going to be, since you've kind of lost the momentum and this is really just a rope, it's going to be athletics with disadvantage to try and make this overhang
Alright.
kind of pull.
They taught us this in basic.
All right. Well,
Anyone else want to jump in here while he's fighting for his life?
that's gonna be. You said athletics with disadvantage. That'd be a 14.
Oh, 14?
Yep.
Oh, shit, you managed to do it. Okay. You kind of engage your arms and this is a lot easier than whatever it is you were trying to mimic there, and you managed to get across.
How far across is it?
It depends on exactly where you kind of start your journey, but about 10 or 15 feet.
Great work.
Okay, because I still have King of the Road in my hands, so
I was gonna say, if you want, I can hold on to him and I can just Misty step my way over there, make sure he's okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna give you King of the Road, so
Okay,
please
and
take
I'll
care of
hold
him.
on to him and be like, hey, little buddy.
He's pretty floppy.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna also try to, like, shimmy over it. And
Okay. You're kind of getting ready and stepping off the rope, and Zatchet just like runs up and kind of gets on top of the rope, and he does like a crazy man run across the rope, like, woohoo! If I fall, I fall! And he just runs.
damn, I didn't know there were slackliners around.
This all seemed Bismade, dude.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's almost as easy for you. Is this something you've done before?
Maybe in the mountain regions, there's some ropes that I've used to kind of like climb. I don't maybe look like a climber, but I can move around a little bit.
Yeah, and you're almost at home here in your forest environment, kind of swinging like a monkey through the ropes, just getting through easy peasy.
And I'm just gonna take the King of the Road, and I'll be like, this might make you a little sick, buddy. And I'm just gonna Misty step us right across.
What does your Misty Step look like?
I think I just kind of like, there's like a little special compartment in my bag that has like a little bit of like a little ingredients, and I just go, and I eat it up, and we go, and we just go,
All right.
like an instant transmission. We just go.
Yep, you kind of disappear from perception and then reappear on the other side, curiously next to Valar, who has beaten you across.
Damn it, man, you're so damn quick.
He's really moving this game.
So limber.
I saw him just jump across while he jumped faster than I teleported.
I think he was smiling, actually.
Yeah, he was you little clever bastard. And I'm gonna reach into my rations and I'm gonna pull out a little carrot and be like, here you go, little guy. Give you a little carrot piece.
Yeah, he doesn't really, he kind of, little rabbit smell me. Doesn't really kind of.
Say, oh, this rabbit doesn't even want a goddamn carrot, man. We gotta get on. We gotta get quick.
All right.
Onward.
Foray forthwith in the lead, and you guys in tow. You kind of come down here, this edge over the like the little river area. You kind of start walking this winding path, and the next landmark you guys are walking up to appears to be some kind of waterfall or spring. There's maybe some kind of tree in like a little valley-esque area. Anything you want to do as you guys are traveling towards this landmark?
So here's what I want to do. Take my warhammer.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie a rope to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a repelling system.
Okay. But you are at the bottom of the waterfall right now.
All right, I'm gonna take the warhammer. I'm gonna throw it up.
Okay.
Damn,
All right.
that's a heavy throw.
So he's kind of doing the mental math again of like he's like quoting out the loops, like trying to get things ready as you guys are walking up. Anything else?
How tall is it, did you say?
It looks like it's not that bad. I would say 20, 30 or something like that. You're not quite there yet. It's hard to judge the distance at this point.
I'm gonna take the King of the Road and be like, hey, can you hold Hey, can you hold him for a second there? Thank
course.
you, Seven. Thank
Zatchet
you.
like tries to grab him out of the air.
And, like, I'm gonna kick him a bit, and they shouldn't be like, stop that.
Ow!
Gross
And he
guy.
falls unconscious, and Lar goes, and heals him 1 point.
Can I give for a bardic inspiration
Sure.
for the throat? Yeah. So I go, if you don't make this, I'm going to drown you.
Okay.
Rest assured, we got
And
this.
allow me some creative license, as there is actually a map for this place. The first thing you notice, kind of as you've now gotten close, is it's getting dark. Let me share the area you guys are finding yourself in. It is getting dark, and you are actually towards the bottom. If you guys don't mind moving yourself, coming in at the bottom of those stairs. This is a kind of fluorescently bioluminescent lit area. This tree is like kind of giving off a soft green glow as you guys are coming up. And yeah, it's nighttime, right? You can see kind of the night sky above you, or at least the sunset. But in this way, the road does lead you up to this tree. You guys kind of approach, and there's a whisper of wind on the trees. But other than that, dead quiet. What do you do?
A beautiful tree.
It's a gorgeous tree. I almost want to get up and see it firsthand.
Did you say it was bioluminescent?
Yeah. You can kind of maybe see like some what look like fireflies, but actually they're just like little scraps of leaves kind of on the wind.
Is that waterfall behind it the one we have to get up?
Yeah, that appears to be, as you can see like here on the map, the road is going up. Although you maybe don't have full vantage of like what's up there yet, that appears to be kind of the way to go.
Okay. How do we get across to the tree? Is that like a jump we have to make?
So you can see there's like actually just a road there and stairs that you could.
Yeah.
And is that water?
Yeah, water. in between
So
it?
when you get to about where 7 is, let me get perception checks from everyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move you forcefully. Enjoy. Maybe I can't. Oh
Wait.
no, he's immune. Okay, there we go.
Perception.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Then I'm pretty perception.
I think mine's a 7.
Mine's a 9.
5.
A 7.
Okay. You guys are just honestly shocked at this place. It's almost like an oasis in this like what appears to be increasingly darkening forest. And the tree has clearly got some kind of powerful magic behind it. There's a significance to this place. So you guys kind of take in the environment, but mostly stunned by the place. So continue on if you were accelerating towards the tree. I think you make it to about the staircase right in front of the tree. If there's nothing else you guys want to do as you're kind of walking.
Don't roll again.
Can I do a nature check on the kind of like the bioluminescence coming off of it, just to see if maybe that's a 10, 16.
So you are coming up, and it's just fascinating. This beautiful, like natural magic of some kind. I need Constitution saving throws from everyone.
Lord.
It's beautiful. Get fucked.
Bro, what is up with my dice?
Oh, fuck.
God.
That 20. That's my first one ever, I think.
Let's go.
15.
My dice just sucks.
15's good. Constitution saving
A
throws?
6.
6 is not good, sir.
5.
5 is not good. 3 is not good. Okay, so the three of you, including Zatchet, you guys are great. The light disappears, and instead of this beautiful tree, there is a horror show all around you. There are bones in the water. There are dying and dead creatures everywhere, obscured by this magic haze. And as soon as you are close enough to this tree, it releases this acidic pollen. You three who failed are going to take 8 poison damage, and let's roll initiative.
I have
Am I not?
1 health left.
Calm down.
Oh, please put yourself back where you were. I just kind of guessed where you would be.
Everybody's gonna be
This is
okay.
a new map.
It says I have resistance to poison damage.
Perfect, you
Is
take
that-
half.
Take half, okay. And how much was it?
8.
Let's see.
How much health did you say?
1.
Can I cast Healing Word on Stewie real quick?
We're in initiative, sir. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you plenty of time to think about that.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
But I would love some initiatives while he's thinking.
12.
12, got it.
That stuff I think I got in my lungs, guys.
10.
6.
I got a Scooby snack.
What'd you get, Stewie? Sorry?
11.
11. Okay.
A Stewie snack.
It makes perfect sense. 7, you are the most on your game right now. There is a perversion of nature around you, something completely unnatural. And this tree, what was once a beautiful kind of natural, what looked like almost like a grove guardian, a siphon of the natural magic, you've now realized is like bleeding and clearly disgusting. A perverted kind of twist of the natural magics here, with even like what looks like grasping hands kind of growing out of the tree. What do you do?
I am going to back away in horror at seeing something that defiles nature so much, and I'm going to cast Healing Word on Stewie.
What's the word?
Heal.
Fair enough.
And then that's a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, up. That's gonna heal for 6 damage, or six points.
Got it. 6 points.
Thank you. Perfect.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
And I will end my turn.
You kind of back up, and you kind of like you have your feet to that little pool behind you. And out of that pool emerges a skeletal turtle, which attempts to bite your legs. This tree kind of leans over in your direction, and you can see some like of this pollen that just damaged you guys. Instead of coming straight for you in a dangerous capacity, you see it kind of coagulating into some kind of viscous like magic fluid, and it is literally raising the dead in front of you. This turtle comes in for a bite on you, 7, and 16.
That does hit.
4 piercing damage. It is still a little turtle. A little bites you in the foot when you aren't ready.
Turtles can pack a mean bite.
Okay. Other than that, the turtle doesn't really have much. Hugh, you're up.
All right. So I think the tree's raising the dead. So I'm gonna kill the tree. If everyone thinks that's cool. I don't want to hurt your feelings, 7.
No, that is fine. This tree is disgusting.
I couldn't agree more. So I'm gonna come on up here. Get as close to Jeepers.
It's a 5-foot gap. You think you could jump it if you were quick with a little acrobatics check?
All right, I'm gonna attempt to jump it.
All right.
I definitely make it. It's like a 23.
Do you do like the long leg step over? Like
Yeah, I'm just gonna step my long leg over.
Okay.
So I'm over here. I'm looking at the tree. I'm just gonna say, hey, you got a minute?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 16.
So, as you're kind of going there, you're obviously looking for every weakness you can. Your plan is to try and engage your natural magics. Hey, you got a minute, and you realize there is something unnatural sticking out of the tree. It catches your eye. Maybe it's a piece of bone. I'll give you a choice. You can go for part of the tree, or you can go for this mystery object behind tree number 1.
I'm gonna use one of my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire lifelines. I'm gonna phone a friend. Hey, Hemp.
Yeah, man, what's up?
There's a little nugget thing sticking out of the ground next to the tree, and should I talk to that or the tree?
Can I do a nature check to see if maybe I
No,
know?
absolutely not.
What's it look like?
See, I said no once. Sorry.
What's it look like?
It looks like a bone fragment.
Definitely talk to that part.
No, this is perfect because you have done extensive like magical interpretation of this area. You know that is a very common spell focus for necromancy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, definitely talk to that part right there. And ask it, like, really interrogate it. It's gonna try to deceive you, I think. It's a nefarious creature. Just talk to it.
All right, Hemp, thanks. I'll give it a stern talking to.
Can you handle up there? We got a big turtle down here, and it's causing a little ruckus for us.
Yeah, no, I have a feeling that if I can convince the bone to stop, the turtle will stop.
Don't tell me your plan. It's not gonna work. It'll hear you.
It's not alive yet, Hemp.
It may remember.
I'm gonna say, hey, bud, you got a minute to the bone.
Okay. You hear this like almost like snapping of like little bones. Awakens me.
Hey, I'm Hugh Fructose.
Nice to meet you.
Who are you?
None your business.
Oh, God, we got ourselves a prankster, do we?
Why do you ask?
What are you doing here? What are you doing right now?
I don't actually know what right now is.
You're raising the dead like next to a tree. Do you know where you are?
I provide magics as requested.
Well, stop.
Why would I do that?
You're making it hard for me, and I will come to the afterlife and I'll kill you again.
Give me an intimidation check.
That didn't go well. It's a 4.
I don't believe you.
I've been before,
Ooh.
and I'll do it again.
I think if you tell me what the afterlife means to you, or give me some more details, I'll let you take a little advantage on this one. Sell me the story of the afterlife.
I think actions speak louder than words. Look at what I have in my back pocket, and I pull out my mother's corpse. I say, "You see this, Buster?"
I don't see.
Okay, well, then,
Sorry, were you doing a thing?
I'm holding the corpse of a demon that I slayed twice.
Okay, all right. Let me get that reroll. Let's go. Just compound the line.
Oh, that's so big. So that one's an 18.
Okay. In this case, it says, "Oh shit, that's pretty fucked up. I am bound to this place to serve one life, but I also don't want to die where I'm from. So, I will give you this. When I am broken, the magics that bring this thing vast power will be severed, but it will still be alive. You'll have to defeat it, but I do not wish to suffer, and so, goodbye." And you hear, and indeed, the turtle does disappear, but the tree is still animated and clearly like projecting this aura of spores.
I want to put my mom's corpse back in there.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that corpse.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
We gotta
lot
get
of
you
good
like a
use.
giant gummy bear. Like we gotta get you like a prop.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Just a jar.
Something you actually pull out to talk about.
Slurp juice or something.
Slurp juice is awful, but great.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, now there is water there.
Oh yeah, okay, so I'll just sink into the water. I'll just go fluid and just...
Once you've like kind of gotten into this water. Oh, are you injured currently?
Yeah, I'm at 16 HP.
You heal 1 point. There is some kind of innate magic in this water that does reinvigorate you. But you also can see the horror of this place. It is very clear that many creatures have been lured here and consumed. You look underneath the water now in your kind of viscous form and see just a lot of decomposing bones and flesh of animals that have made the same mistake as you guys. But you have hidden, at least for now.
The water's pretty cool, guys.
No one else has seen this really, at least not to this degree. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Stewie.
What did you guys roll?
Everyone on perception rolled single digits.
No, I'm not on the decks.
Oh.
I'm not on the. I'm sorry. I thought I rolled a 20. I was like, when was my turn?
Oh, I thought you said you rolled a 3, my dude.
You did say you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 3 on the perception. I thought there was an initiative roll after that. I'm dumb.
My mistake. What was your initiative count, sir?
20.
All right, why don't you go now and then...
I just wanted to do a cure wounds, or sorry, a prayer of healing.
Okay, and what does that do?
2d8 to everybody, as well as my spellcasting modifier. So just
To everybody?
Well, everybody within 30 feet. I apologize.
Yeah, use everybody.
Up to 6.
Should we be healing the tree, just curious?
It's undead, isn't it?
Maybe?
Well, we haven't done any damage to the tree yet, have we?
Nope.
But that might.
Yeah, I will take my move up to here to make sure I can metagame and get everybody in there. Kidding. And then, I think that would hit the tree in theory.
Maybe.
Yeah, just barely. You see that on owlbear? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Well, that's a 1. And that's on the fucking floor. And it's up there it is. Okay, 5 and then 8. So 8 points of healing.
Nice, thank you.
What does it actually look like? Describe it for me.
I basically just like hit like a T-pose. I would say Solus.
Are you like backlit? Is there like a big...
Yeah. Exactly.
Or is it like a momentary sunbeam like through the...
It's kind of like I just kind of get like a solar pulse out of my body as I'm T-posing.
I love it. In this case, everyone is healed, including Zatchet.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear like an immediate, whoa, sorry, I blacked out again. There's a murder rage. Okay.
Everybody but Valar, because he didn't take any damage.
Right, of course, because he's playing amazing today. Let me just add, I'll just go back in the initiative. Okay, anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
All right, I believe what I was saying before was it is Stewie's turn. No noticeable effect on the tree, actually. Good.
Are we wanting to like harm this tree, like kill it, because it looks like it's, still pumping out stuff? Are we gonna try and talk to it, or?
I think
If you could talk to trees.
Yeah, I think otherwise we're just gonna have to blow it up. I think it's.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cloud of Daggers then. So,
What does it look like?
well, my Cloud of Daggers is actually bones. So for the daggers, it's just like these sharp fragments of bones. And I will play like my little lute instrument that I have. And so like when I play this particular melody, it like sends out this giant cloud of bones towards the tree, hopefully to stab it.
Do they materialize, or are you like summoning the bones around you?
They kind of like, as if you could see like sound waves.
Oh, cool.
So like once it comes off the guitar, like they do kind of like materialize, and then they move like that.
Cool, sharp sound, I love it. Okay, and then it will take damage when it starts its turn there, because it's a tree.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Yep, in my turn.
All right, Zatchet is up. He is going to, like a tiny action hero, put the knife in his mouth, and he's going to, pow, gross. And he's going to get over with you, and he's going to say, okay, sir, where do I stab?
Just hit the tree anywhere, honestly.
Ah! And he just runs off and just impales his knife in the tree, and it shudders a little bit in pain. It moves in a very strange way for a tree. Like the whole thing recoils, and there's almost like a fluidity to it that you expect maybe like a dandelion. And he's like, I got him! Hemp, you're up.
Alrighty. Do trees have like it's a plant, does it have like fire, like weakness?
You've burnt plants before, I assume.
Yeah, you know what, we're gonna see. I'm just gonna...
We burnt some trees before, haven't we?
Yeah, we burned some damn trees. And so I'm gonna be, I'm gonna use firebolt. I'm gonna like lean up. I'm just gonna be like, and blow a big firebolt at the tree.
Okay.
Let me see if I hit. No, I do not. That's another 1, baby. All 1s and 20s today.
Another one. Why don't you roll me a d20? Just curious to what degree this one will impact the game. Just curious.
Do you want me to add anything or
No,
just raw?
just
8?
roll 8. Okay, not the worst. I think, you have an uncanny ability to be lucky in the unluckiest situations. You fire off this firebolt. It hits the water next to you. It's a little close for comfort. You had a pretty good perception check, actually, as well. And kind of when you look and see like the steam dissipate of this near miss, there is actually a person corpse, the only one that you've seen, kind of dressed in some like maybe hempish robes, scraggly beard, only partially digested, and he's clutching what appears to be like something shiny, like at the foot of this tree. But Hemp, you've missed.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna be like, cloak. Next one, got him next time. Run her back. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Poor 8.
I'm going to do Sacred Flame at the tree.
Okay. The save DC for that?
Dexterity saving throw.
It's a tree.
Do you want do tree saving roll for
Hey, look, it got a 12.
That didn't make it.
I know. Okay, what happens?
Actually, just barely didn't make it. That's the best part.
Incredible.
Yeah. I just basically go like, and then just like that, and then it takes
That's it.
a blish. Ooh, 7.
The tree does not like this. So you have this kind of flash of like brilliant fire-esque light, and it streams across and it impacts this tree, and there's like an immediate like shaking of all the branches. And
Fuck you, tree.
it is indeed vulnerable to this style of attack. So instead of 7, it will take 11. All right. Anything else?
End turn. Pass turn.
Okay. 7, you're up.
I don't know if this will really do much, but I'm gonna cross this little river here as well, and I'm gonna hit
Give me like either an acrobatics or an athletics to make that hop. Pretty low DC.
I think that's a 20. I think on this dice it's opposite of 1.
It would be, but remember for you, that's a 7.
Oh, so it's just 20.
Yes, but 7 is your 20, and 20 is your 7.
Oh, okay, so it's a 7 then. Oh wait, plus.
Add your bonus. But either way, it was very low DC. It was only DC 5, so yes, you're okay.
It would be an 8.
Okay, still enough. You're a little unsure footing around this water, but you managed to get over.
And then I'm gonna hit the tree with shillelagh.
Oh, okay.
So that's, well,
Not bad. Huh?
that is that's a 6 to hit.
Well, I don't think that's going to do it. I do have bad news, though. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay. That's gonna be 17.
So you save, and some more of those poisonous spores, kind of this awful acid poison comes out for a total of 10 damage, which is reduced to half because you save, and then half again because you're resistant. So you'll take two total damage, I believe. There. These spores, obviously are meant for like real, like organic life creatures, and this is something that you can handle. You've been in the thick of it before. Anything else?
No, with that I will end my turn.
All right. It is the tree's turn, and the tree is going to raise a giant rat from the water here. And this thing is absolutely massive. It's like the size of a person. It comes, let's say, out and tries to make a bite at Q.
You can see me?
Oh, good question. No, he wouldn't be able to. So guess what? 7. You're getting bit in the ankle again, brother. For a 21, which is definitely going to hit, for a mean 4 points of damage. Again, bite you on exact same spot.
And does the tree take any damage from the daggers? Cloud of daggers?
It is not the tree's turn yet, but now on the tree's turn, it does take damage. So
4d4.
go ahead.
Sweet. That's not a 4. 2, 5, 9, 13.
Nice. So this animated cloud of daggers is just like diving and screaming into the tree, which clearly has no real way to get out of the way of this spell. And so it does indeed spend its turn there. It is going to come down and just try and give a slam to both Zatchet and to 7. Zatchet's taking a blow. 7, you're getting out of this one scot-free. So Zatchet, having only the 1 point from the lay on hands earlier, again goes to the great scrapyard in the sky, at least while he's making death saves. But he goes down hard. Other than those 2 attacks, it is Hugh's turn, who is hidden amongst the corpse of this wooded man.
Did he not get healed by Foray's big thing?
You're right. And it doesn't matter.
I'm just looking out for the little
That is
guy.
a very strong tree and a very weak goblin murderer.
I'm gonna. How close was I to the shiny thing that the human corpse is holding?
We're actually like taking cover right there. It was kind of in that gap between that you jumped over, so you're there.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up that shiny item.
There's a like silver bauble, and this you grab it and you immediately feel like a rush of power, like a righteousness, and you have this innate knowledge that if you're fighting for a good cause, you think you might be able to do additional energy or power on your attacks of some kind. But the catch is you have to convince the table that you're fighting for a good cause.
Whoa! Man, this is a cool weapon, and I'm gonna use it to save the world.
World's a big place, a lot of bad people in there.
And I'm gonna make sure that this is only used to save the good people and kill the bad ones.
I'm gullible as shit. Really? That sounds valiant.
Yeah, you might have read about me in a prophecy.
We could use men like you in the naming.
Okay, I need a stealth check with disadvantage because you are hiding while you're shouting this.
Okay.
I totally forgot about
He's
that.
pretty good about hiding though, so we'll see.
An 11.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, 13.
Maybe. But in the case of this thing, how it will really work once we fully tuned in is that you will be able to do this basically once a day or once a long rest, and the convincing has to be done every time in this scenario. In this case, you have some wonderful gullible idiot friends, and they do believe you. You feel empowered by this community sense of justice. So what it will do is it will add 1d6 radiant damage to all of your attacks, which we've already found out the tree does not like. So I'll pass it back to you.
All right, Zatchet, I know you can't hear me, you little bastard, but this is for you. I'm the good guy. So I'm charging up. I've got my new weapon, and I do like 3 spins with it, and then I jab it in there.
Yeah, it's a little bauble trinket. So while you feel like it could maybe like be a weapon in your hand, probably like you could like extend some weapon, it also does feel like you could just empower what you already have. It's your choice.
All right, well, I'm going to change my hand into a really big rapier, and it's glowing, kind of like the drill out of Gurren Lagann.
All right, give me that attack roll.
16.
A 16 will hit.
Let's go.
Nice. And yeah, by the way, the tree didn't know you were there.
8 plus 4, that's 12, so I get sneak attack too.
Plus 1, that extra d6 of radiant. And let me know what that is separate.
Plus 5, so that's 12 plus 5, 17, and then this is for the radiant.
Damn.
3.
Okay, 3 feels more like 5 when you nail that blow, and there, like you're saying, the drill from Gurren Lagann, there's this spiraling, uncalled for force that you've never experienced before, and you like stab a hole through a tree's bark, like the size of which you were not expecting. Almost like the speed of, like quickly, like you hear like a resounding clap of thunder as you like somehow manage to break the sound barrier in this instant. There is a new, fresh power in your right hand. What do you do next?
Whoa! I am the chosen one. I use my bonus action to make another dagger in my other hand and clap it together with this one. And then I'm just gonna go one more time.
All right, go ahead.
That gets radiant as well.
It will, yeah.
That's that one's a 15.
15 is just barely not enough.
Damn. Shit!
Do I recognize the radiant damage that you're doing?
It's very clearly some kind of powerful righteous light, so I think you would understand what it might be like, but there are many sources of radiant damage in the world, in worlds.
I'm just like, that's...
I think you were a little caught off guard by your power. It was close, but the trunk is pretty thick.
Intoxicated with the thrill of being the superhero. All right, guys, you pick up where I left off. Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra.
That's all I got.
Pretty okay turn.
That went kind of hard. Oh, I also forgot to say I put my goggles down because it was a big moment for me.
Like a cool guys don't look at the explosions moment.
Yeah.
You're like, damn.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try and jump across too. So I'm gonna move up and be with these guys a little bit closer.
Give me a little acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Oh god, that's a nat 1. So did I just fall into the water?
But that's not a bad thing.
Nat 1. I do think you fall into the water, and
Yeah.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
21.
Okay, so you do slip into the water. You won't be able to get onto the ledge, but it's not that high out of the water. The reason you need a wisdom saving throw is because you come slap face to face with the dead corpse of the man that I described earlier. You fall directly on top of him and splash.
Do I see his ghost?
Ooh,
Like the
Have you come
Martian
around
Lord of the
completely?
Rings.
I kind of think so. I kind of think his ghost is there, and he's like, in this moment, I think you've had maybe one too many of your walking jelly beans from back in Spaceport. And you see like the faint image of
If you do the playback from the beginning, you'll see me just eating a bunch of stuff.
she's like, "Ooh, forest walk." Behind the tree is a man who is like muttering to himself. You can't really hear, and he's making like druidic symbols and runes of power, like trying desperately focused on this tree. You see him there, but he doesn't really break concentration.
Okay.
But this will be where you end your movement, although you are here now in the water.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Guess what?
Uh-oh.
There was another turtle. However, a 6 is not going to hit you. So there was another turtle in the water, and you found it. It just tried to, but I think mostly you're just, whoa, shit, there's a ghost, there's a guy, and just so scattered that it didn't have a chance to bite you fully. But there is one more here. Anything else?
Can I try and stab the turtle?
If you have an action, sure.
I don't think I do actually. If I did a
Double move?
double move, yeah, that was supposed to be a double move. So
Unfortunately not then.
okay, I end my turn.
All right, Hemp, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna sprint up to the. Are there any more bones on the? Like there was that bone.
Everywhere. Oh, if
on
you
the
mean
tree.
that what he described, give me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Okay. 10, I think that's 14.
So you're running up?
Yeah, I'm like running up, and I've got a firebolt in my hand.
Not that you can see, but perhaps you know that where there's one, maybe there's more, but at this point, kind of you're running into the action, and from your vantage point, like hustling up the stairs, nothing you can see.
Okay, I'm like charging up a little firebolt in my hand, and I throw it at the tree. 14?
Not going to do it. So I think just maybe some of the water that Stewie splashed in is in the way and just kind of dissipates a little bit of the force. It's not quite enough to impact and damage the tree.
All good.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
For it.
Yep.
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
13 DC.
It is going to barely save on this one.
That bitch.
I believe nothing happens.
Target gains no benefit from go. Yeah, you're good.
So you fire. Go ahead.
Do we have any of those rocks left? Space rocks?
Well, I think I got one in my backpack, yeah.
That shit probably would hurt.
I mean, honestly, yeah, just throwing a rock at it probably would. It doesn't even have to, I don't think I have, I don't even think I even have, like, we got a couple of the working ones, but I got a really big broken one.
I think I still have a piece too from when I injured myself and caught it.
There's a crystal in my mom. You can't have it.
You want, what size are you looking for? I got a pretty big one.
We're saying we throw one of them bad suckers at it. We just shoot it with a blaster. Fire.
Okay, well, I got a pretty big, like, softball size one. I got, like, a big...
While they're going on about this, it's your turn, Seth. Just like, they're like discussing like how to make the bomb plan happen again.
I will cast Entangle on this rat to keep him at bay.
Okay. Strength saving throw. He gets a 7. So some leaping out of the water, some aquatic vegetation, and the rat is kind of restrained there.
There you go. And then...
hey, oh, look at that. Damn.
And then I'm going to smack him with Shillelagh.
The rat?
Yeah.
Revenge.
I have to hit Shillelagh once.
Bonk
right.
that bitch.
That's a 10.
It will work. Yes. It is an undead rat.
Yes, finally.
Let's go. You did it.
He did it. And then it's going to be... The damage die becomes a D8, so that'll be 3, I think. Yeah.
That is a D8, yes. So 3. Did you add your wisdom?
6.
Total of 6?
Yes.
That's enough. So you basically like back where you came. So give me some narration there.
I am sorry, creature of the woods.
It's like it's still like got a little piece of your leg, and you're just like. Anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
All right, fair enough.
That's the first thing I've seen you kill, Seven. I'm so happy.
I did not like it.
Well, that's because it was undead. You need something alive.
Welcome to the damn club, brother.
You feel another shift in the wind as this tree starts to gather all of its power. There's another round of spores coming. However, it is still in the same square where there is a cloud of daggers. So go ahead and roll me some damage.
All right. 1, 5, 6, 7.
7 points of damage. So this, you see the shaking of the leaves, you see the pollen starting to kind of coalesce, these spores coming out, and this like collection of like knives, the sharp sound pincushions this tree, and it stops moving. The tree is still and quiet. The assembled undead little rat, the skeleton stops moving, the turtle is dead still and quiet, and you all are in this pool with a still tree and no noise. What do you do?
I'm going to hit it one more time. I'm still feeling really... I feel like I'm doing such good work.
Just roll me the same... Actually, roll me crit damage, so double all those dice.
I've done a lot of wrong in my life, and this is how I make up for it.
Oh, you're going to hit. It's
Okay.
it's a non-moving target.
I'm gonna pull out my
So
blaster.
it's
Be like, got a new spell for you, bitch. Are you sick of not hitting? He's gonna pull out the blaster.
That's a 16.
16 damage or to hit?
Oh, that was to hit.
Yeah, you hit it.
Oh, so now I'm just rolling.
Yeah, do double all the dice so that we're going to treat it like a crit because
Okay.
it's not moving.
So
Is it 2d8 for?
The blaster is 1d8 plus your dexterity.
Okay.
So when you crit, you do 2 dice of it, right? So that's 9 plus.
Yeah, but double all the dice, including this radiant damage and your sneak, let's say.
Okay, so that,
A lot, a big
it's
number.
like 24 right now, and then sneak is 1. Cool. So
And how'd you do?
26.
13 plus both roll plus 4, so 17.
To hit?
Oh, I thought we were, because he was frozen.
Oh, you're just blasting him? Oh, yeah, okay. So you've got this. You open with another one of these drill punches, this radiant kind of energy exploding out of, and like you've already taken a chunk kind of out of the midsection. Again, in the middle, another midsection chunk. Poof. There's only a little bit remaining, and as you like kind of retract your hand, maybe thinking about going for your dagger strike, that just comes screaming over your shoulder, a little blaster. It hits the side of this tree, fully bisecting it, and it crashes against the waterfall, kind of leaning up against it, but dead. The tree is no more. The talisman, a collection of like bones and skin, hair, nasty, horrible bits of dark magic, spills out, and it is cracked in half somehow.
Looks like it's pretty,
Good job.
But listen, I'm going to use that more often.
Technology's bitch, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to cut off a piece of bark from the tree,
Sure.
and I'd also like to take the other side of that bone fragment.
Okay.
Because you grabbed half of it, right?
Well, it's like exploded, but I think,
I'll just grab a segment.
yeah.
Sure. Plenty of bone fragments to go around.
So I don't want anything from it. I'm just happy it's dead.
Evil magic.
This place is foul.
Yeah, and this lends into dark necromancy from what I've seen back in my day. A lot of evil necromancers around the parts I grew up, but they didn't last damn long.
Just want to make it clear you don't have to treat me any different just because I'm a hero.
You know, we won't.
Oh God, I've given you a god complex.
Can't wait to hear your next righteous cause.
You know, when you say righteous cause, you have a thought.
Yeah.
Who is the king of the road?
Gave it to 7.
Okay, 7. As you defeated this creature of pure evil, this aberration of nature, the king of the road kind of lifts his head. I feel a little better. What do you guys do?
He's in my backpack.
Okay,
He kind of pops out.
I feel a little better. What do you guys do?
You are awake.
Yeah, it's like I had like a really bad headache. It's better now.
We cut down a tree.
That was supposed to be there.
Not anymore.
Why?
Look around you. This place is a cesspool of death and destruction.
Oh, and he kind of looks around. All right, good point. Yeah, I didn't have all the facts. I'm sorry.
Was this tree important?
Well, not if it was a bad tree. Was it a bad tree?
It was to us.
Yeah, that's not great, but I mean, could be worse, I guess. Oh, and he kind of does that thing that animals do when they hear a noise. You hear that? What? Perception checks.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did it again.
Oh my god.
5.
You guys are the best.
18.
Oh.
18 is all.
Okay,
I also had 5.
17.
that's amazing. The three of you teens, you hear kind of a loud industrial, like cyclical noise, and it almost sounds like kind of getting louder.
It's a Prius.
And it is increasing in volume, almost to a threatening level. What do you do?
Can I tell what direction it's coming from exactly?
The direction you were coming, or you had just come from.
Get to the top of that waterfall, baby. Told you.
Okay, there is a tree now. You think you could scramble
I'm
up?
scrambling. I know I can scramble.
All right, give me an athletics.
Goddamn right.
I'll follow Foray up the tree as well.
Okay.
Where are you guys going?
There's
We're going up the tree.
Something big.
We gotta get
coming.
a look. The high ground wins.
I got
You
my
know
There's
that.
something big.
After that amazing explanation, you guys who got the 5s can hear now. There's something coming.
Fucking the high ground wins foray. It sounds like a machine.
It sounds like something with a cyclic motor. Okay.
Why did you say high ground wins then?
It sounds like something on wheels or something. I don't know. I just want to get up higher so we can have a better vantage point and just pew pew.
Why not tell me that? I didn't hear it.
Perfect. Screaming into the clearing, Shark, riding what looks to, like we know, a motorcycle. Objection. And he goes, wait, no, overruled. That's better. And that's all for tonight.
Cute.